This video, I want to show you guys on how to draft your female pant trouser. So now I'll be showing you guys on how to draft your female pant trouser. So without wasting much of our time, these are the measurements we'll be needing for our pants trouser, office trouser for female. We need our waist measurements, we need hip measurements, we need knee measurements, we need full length measurements, and we need the band, the trouser band. Now, for this particular training, this video, the waist is 34, the hip is 40, the knee is 36, the full length of the trouser is 39, and the band is 20. Now, the first thing you want to do is that you want to measure the measurement line, the waistline. Good. This is where we're starting the measurement. Now, this is how to calculate the waist measurement. The waist measurement, which is 34, you're going to divide it into 4. We want to cut the front pattern now. So you're going to divide this 34 into 4. If we divide 34 into 4, it should give us 8.5. I think so. 8.5. Now, that 8.5 plus 1.5 will give us our waistline. Did you get? You divide the waist by 4, then you add 1.5. So 8. Now, we want to start now. So now I want to start from here. Like I said now, we divide the waist measurements into 4 plus 1.5 will give us waistline. So 34 divided by 4, that's 8.5 plus 1.5, that's 10. So we're going to mark 10. See me marking my 10 now. Good. So from here to here is my 10 inches, which is for the waist measurement. 10 inches for the waist measurement. Now, the next thing I'm going to get now is my crotch line. How do I get my crotch line? This is how to get the crotch line. This is our hip. We're going to use the hip to get the crotch line. So you're going to divide the hip into 4. Hip measurements, you divide it into 4 plus 1 inches. That is how to determine the crotch line. So our hip is 40. Hip 40 divided by 4 will give us 10 plus 1 inches, that is 11. So to determine our crotch line, that means I'm coming down from this waistline by 11 inches. Good. So this 11 inches, this is my crotch line now. Good. This is my crotch line. Don't forget, this is the waist. This is the whole waist measurement. Good. Now, so this is my crotch line. How do I calculate the extension from the crotch line? To calculate the extension from the crotch line, it's so simple. This is how to calculate it. You're going to use this same hip measurement. Our hip measurement is 40. Our hip measurement is 40. So you're going to divide this 40 by 16. 40 divided by 16 will give us 2.5. That 2.5, you add half inches. You add 0.5, making 3 inches. That means my crotch extension is 3 inches now. So from this waistline, 3 inches, good. This is my crotch extension. So the next thing I want to do now is that just take your cuff ruler and cuff this now. Good. So you know how we got the crotch extension. We divided this 40 by 16. It gave us 2.5. Then we added 0.5, making 3. That's how we arrive at this 3 inches crotch extension. So the next thing you want to do now is that you want to get the nail line. How do you get the nail line? To determine your nail line, you measured this waist to the full length measurement. Our full length measurement is 39, but because of the board, we cannot get the 39. So let's just do it like this. This is the full length measurements. So we want to assume that these are full length measurements. Okay, now to get the nail line, anything you have here, you're going to divide it by 2. So let's take a tape and measure it from this crotch line to the full length measurements. You measure it and you calculate it, you divide it by 2. Here we have 19. That 19, you're going to go up by 1 inch. 5 as half already. Then I'm adding 1 to the upper part. So it will give me 10.5. You understand now? It will give me 10.5 from down. Or you said 9.5 minus 1. If you want to calculate from here, you do it. Instead of half 9.5 here, you go up by 1. You know, instead of you having 9.5, you're going to have 8.5. So this will be our nail line. Now, after getting the nail line, to apply your nail measurements, did you understand how I said we determine our nail line? The full measurement, the full length measurement. This is our full length measurement. Because of the board, I have to shorten this. Now, to determine this line, from this crotch line to this place, you're going to divide it by 2. Anything you have, that center is not your main nail line. You're going to go up by 1. For instance, if everything here is 20, you know, if we divide it by 2, we're supposed to have 10. Instead of marking it at the 10, we go up by 1. That means we have removed 1 from this upper part. So we are going to mark as the 9 inches. Now, so since you got this nail line, to now apply our this nail measurement 36, this is what we do. We come here, you know, we start our measurement. So this is waistline. Anything you have here, norms are supposed to have 30 inches. That 30 inches, you're going to divide it by 2. 13 inches divided by 2 give me 6.5. You mark it 6.5. You understand? Now, this line must come down like this. Good. So this is where we start our measurement, that if you fold your fabrics into 2, this is the part that you fold into 2. You get the point now. Now, we have determined the center from this crotch extension to now waist measurements, which is half. You are going to get the half from here on the nail line as well. The half is 6.5 as we said. You come down on the full length M line. You mark your 6.5 as well. Now, to determine the knee measurements, now our knee measurement is 36. That 36, you are going to divide this on this nail line. 36 divided by 4 will give us 9. So we want to have 9 on the nail line. Now, good. You know, we want to do it at the center. This is the center. So that 9 divided by 2 will give us 4.5. So we have 4.5 here, we have 4.5 here. You mark your 4.5. You come here again. Then you mark, you take the 9. The band measurements here, we said is 20. 20 now divided by 2 will give us 10. Now, we want to have 10 here now. You know, it's palazzo. It's parts that are usually free. So you're going to connect those lines now. I believe you can see what I'm doing. So this is how to draft a female pants. Good. Can you see what we just did now? Now, the reason why we got this center is because you see some trousers, their journey will not be at the side like this. The journey will be in the front, the journey will be at the back. This is what causes, because they don't centralize the from this nail and this point. So this is simply how to cut the front pattern for the ladies palazzo trouser. So if you have any question regarding this, just let me know. Now, if you want to cut the back is so simple. You know, every measurement we cut here, we did not add any allowance to it. So to cut the back, we're going to add 1 inch sewing allowance to it. So every measurement we have here, you add 1 inch sewing allowance, 1 inch sewing allowance. So that's how you add 1 inch sewing allowance to this side. You come here, you add 1 inch sewing allowance. We are cutting the back. We are drafting the back rather. Can you see? So you know, we don't add any sewing allowance, and we are doing this one, doing the front. But the back, you just add 1 inch sewing allowance here, 1 inch sewing allowance here. After that, you now sieve the front here. You sieve this front to come and meet this line. Once you have sifted it to come and meet this line, then that same thing you have on the crotch line, you just draw it like this, you connect it, and you come and meet this. Can you see? So this is how to draft our female pants trousers. So if you have any question, drop your question and I'm glad to reply to your question. See you in the next video. Bye.